Alright, hey, what's going on, y'all? So in this video, we're going to be configuring ospf, and then we're going to removing the static routes. The purpose of us configuring the ospf is because we want to remove the static routes that manually tell the router where to send traffic. And within the static routing, the routing never changes unless we change it itself. So we want the ospf to route to the shortest path first, and we wanted to do this dynamically. So routers will automatically exchange routing information with each other in ospf. If a link goes down within ospf, ospf automatically finds the next best path. So ospf will automatically update routes, handle network failures without manual intervention, and then it's graded for medium and large networks. So we're gonna hop right into this, and then we're gonna bring up the interfaces first between router 1 and router 5. So let me hop into router 1. Excuse me. Just double check something here. Okay. Alright, so first we're gonna update the host name from router 0 and set it as router 1. Host name router 1. Alright, so now we're in router 1, so I'm gonna do interface G I0 slash 0 slash 1. Alright, so now I'm in the interface. So now I can do IP address 192.168.40.1. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. Alright, so that's done. Gonna do the same thing for this network. Excuse me about that. Alright, so now I'm gonna go into the interface. G I0 slash 0 slash 0 IP. So now in the interface, I'm going to do IP address 192.168.40.2 255.255.255.0. Alright, so now I have the interfaces up. As you can see, the interface is up now. So now what I'm going to do is configure ospf on each network. So I'm going to start in router 1 and then work my way all around to have ospf configured, and then I'm going to remove the static routes. Alright, so router ospf1 is going to put me in a mode where I can configure ospf on this particular router. So what I'm going to do is put network 192.168.10.00.0.0.255, which is the wildcard mask. Then I'm going to put area 0 192.168.20.0.0.0.255 area 0. Zero dot zero dot 0.255 area 0. Alright, so that's all configured. Do the same thing over here. Wildcard mask. So put the IP address, the wildcard mask, and then the area. The wildcard mask is always opposite of the format of a regular subnet mask. So it's basically going to be in the opposite direction. So instead of 255.255.255.0, we're putting 0.0.0.255. Excuse me about that. typo, excuse me. That's all configured. Router 3. Configure terminal mode. Just gonna do the same thing, remove these static routes. That's all I'm basically doing right now. Alright, so basically we configured ospf, and then we removed the static routes and each of the routers. So now our ospf is at a full state, meaning that the devices can all communicate and synchronize together, and everything is fully operational. So what I could do to test that, first I'm just going to do some simple pings, and then I'm going to do a simulation to see how the network is talking across each other, across the network. So I'm going to do a ping 192.168.50.2. Alright, success rate 100%, as you can see right here. Alright, so I'm going to hop out of router 1. I'm going to ping from router 2 to router 4. So I'm going to ping 192. See, ping 192.168.50.1. Alright, so it looks so far that the pings are going through pretty good. I'm gonna do a simulation. Let me do show IP OSPF. So as you can see, I did a show IP OSPF neighbor. So it's just gonna show basically the state of the OSPF. So right now we can see that it is full, and let me see. So the network is fully up, and it is full. So we can see that both networks are up, the .40 and the .30. What I'm gonna just do, I'm gonna hop out of here, and I'm gonna do a real live simulation, and we can see that the network is flowing smoothly. and packets are able to talk to each other across the network. All right, so everything is looking good. The network is able to communicate. We have ospf configured. We also remove static routes. We confirm by doing ping and real live simulations, utilizing commands like router ospf1 to put me in config router mode, show IP ospf neighbor. We did show run pipe include route to remove the static routes, and yeah, also utilize show IP ospf to get information about the ospf database. All right, so I appreciate tuning in.